Hello! How's it going, people? YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to 2022. Happy New Year, everybody. I actually planned to go out yesterday on my bike. It didn't happen. A couple of things. Time I got home from work, I was working till 12 yesterday, so it's kind of like a 8-hour shift, 7.5 hours. Taking my break off. It was quite. I would say it's a long shift. After a certain time, it gets a little bit sort of changes from my usual routine. So, the time I come home, it was 12. I don't know. I was going to do a turbo session. I was going to do maybe even go out. It was kind of wet. Yeah, it's actually quite a nice day today. Really, really windy. Super windy. It's like 20 plus miles per hour. So, and the wind's coming from this way. So, I don't know whether I'm going to plan just heading back inland a little bit and just get like 5 to 8 miles. I'm not really. I kind of wanted to do at least 10 miles today, but it's super windy. Coming back up. You know, if I do cycle down that way, coming back up is going to be a tailwind. So yeah, I just didn't do much, and I wasn't really planning staying up for the bells. I'll be honest with you, work's been quite tough the last couple of months. You know, extra hours, just more demand. I think last night I just needed time to myself. Yeah, I just felt a bit really burnt out, washed out, just tired. You know, I just didn't feel like really celebrate the bells. But I did get up. I did have a couple of beers. I wasn't a couple of cans of lager and a raspberry vodka and some prosecco at the bells. So I got up, brought the bells in. Actually, I did this last year. I took my cat out, went out before midnight, and then came back in after like next year. So I did that, but stayed up to maybe 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's about 11 o'clock at the moment, maybe coming up to 11. It's such a windy day. It's about 20 miles per hour. I don't know if you can actually see. You can see the seahorses. So it's actually really quite windy. I don't know whether I'm going to go too much this way because it's going to be don't get me wrong, it's going to be a headwind. It's going to be actually quite interesting. It's actually the first kind of dry day we've had for a while. It's been really bad the last few weeks. So yeah, first day of the year. I kind of, you know, I don't make New Year's resolutions, but I think this year I need to cycle a bit more. I mean, June or July, I'd had quite a big month. As far as my standards go, but it tailed off. Like the last couple of months, I've just not really done much on the bike. Again, you know, I said this last year. I said, you know, combination of weather, work, you know, other stuff. But I need to get more kind of motivation, really. I think that's my problem. I've been lacking a little bit of motivation recently. Due to a lot of things, you know, there's a lot of pressures on. There's a lot of stuff. So bike front, I made a schoolboy error when I sized up my chain. The chain that was on the bike originally was a fixed pin, so it didn't have any quick links. Took the chain off. I measured both chains and cut. But I cut it to the length of the old chain, and then I added the missing link. So I've got a spare, a brand new quick link pair. So I need to get the chain off, take either a link or maybe even 2 links, probably just the one maybe, and then get it back on, because I noticed I was skipping gears a little bit, and I think that's because my chain's just slightly loose. So I've actually got a set of pliers coming. I had a set of pliers in my saddlebag. They were made by Granite, and it's quite good because you can put your 2 missing links inside, clip them together, and then you put them like, basically it's like 2 tire levers that join up to make a set of pliers. But the quick link that I've got installed was really like, I just it was really tough. I tried all the other methods. I never tried like the bit of wire where you pinch it and then you do that. I didn't really want to damage the chain, so I just left it. So I've bought Park Tool pliers. So they'll be coming the next couple of days. Maybe, I think they say they'll be here by the 4th. It's Hermes that are shipping, so I think it'll probably be the 4th or later. My brother's getting stuff as well. My brother's got like a jersey and a rain jacket coming, so I thought I'd just get my money from I got money from my mum and dad. My brother, no, not my brother, my mum, my dad gave me some money for Christmas, so that's part of it. I just bought the Park Tool ones. They're actually quite expensive, but it's something that I'm going to need, and I'm just adding to my tool collection all the time. So that's a bit in bike stakes. Oh, also I got, let's see if I get it out. I got this for, who bought this? Was it my brother? Was it my mum? I got it. No, hold on. I think it was my brother. Yeah, it's my brother, sorry. So I got this. It's the Topeak digital pressure gauge. So there you go, you've got your PSI, and then it's got up here, it's got a Schrader and a Presta valve, and basically just pop it on. I usually inflate the tyre a little bit more, and then you do a fine adjust button, and then you just use this button here to take air out and get a precise measurement. I think I'm running 75 in the back and 70 in the front, triple setup. I find sometimes that, I don't know man, some people just really go like a very high pressure, but I find that's the most comfortable for the roads around here. 75 PSI seems to be the kind of, well, my butter zone. Probably recommended I should be a little bit higher in pressure, but I quite like the setup I've got. But actually, the track pump that I've got, the Boardman track pump I've got, is actually pretty close to the pressure that's reading. So kudos to that, because I know they can be a little bit. It's not as rigid, or it's not as accurate. But to be honest, I blew the tyres up. I think I blew them up to 90, just over 90, and they're about 92 or something. So they're actually pretty close. But it's good to get a really an actual precise number, and it means that you can ride to a certain number each day. But yeah, I don't know. I've planned today. Let's say it's a nice day. The sun's out. I just don't fancy cycling this way, so I don't know whether to go back in. But going back inland, I don't really have many routes that I can do. I don't know. Anyway, I was actually just looking at the wind. It's certainly strong today. But yeah, it's a quiet New Year. Didn't really celebrate too much. Listened to some music. I quite like listening to my music on YouTube. Anyway, take care. Catch you next time. Hello. Excuse me. So you may or may not know I've got. Try and get a shot. Got my warranty replacement Mavic shoes. Finally got them. I did a video. I think I did not an unbox, well, kind of unboxing of sorts video. So, as I say, it's been ongoing from like April this year. As I say, we ran into problems with Brexit and COVID and probably other things as well. So I got these from Sigma. This set was the last set in this colour scheme. In fact, I think it's the last pair like that they ever had. They had like the carbon finish. This is the limited edition shoe. It's like Mavic yellow. Pretty nice shoe. I mean, don't get me wrong, man. They're really bright. I mean, You can see me coming. It's a bit of a weird combo with the red top, the yellow bottoms. But they're really comfy. I was actually on my turbo trainer the other day. It would have been, what day is this? Saturday. It might have been the Thursday or the Wednesday. Was it Wednesday I was on my turbo trainer? And I put a pair of my thicker socks on, my thermal. I didn't really need to put thermals on indoors, but I thought I'd try them, but I felt they were a little bit, kind of just made them a bit more pinchy. They're quite a tight shoe to get on. They're not really like, I usually take the shoe out, like the bootie, put that on my foot, kind of wobble it into place, because it is quite a tight closure, and then I put my foot in the carbon exoskeleton, and then get my foot down the bottom, kind of wiggle it down, and then pop it up, because the heel bit is quite, the heel's quite like pinchy. But once you get it on, it's really comfy. Once you cycle, you don't really feel it. But as I say, my turbo trainer session was, yeah, those socks I might not really be able to, although I was okay with my last pair that I had. So yeah, the Mavic got resolved. As I say, Mavic were fantastic. I could not fault them. They were, from day one, from the very first email to the last email, it was absolutely just perfect. I never had to sort of rehash anything. You know, it was always like, they knew exactly where I'd left off and where I was going to. So that was good. Got resolved in the end. A couple of technical issues with Sigma, and I think it was more to do with the shoe. There was a 10% discount on shoes and helmets, and these shoes were originally £900, and then I think when I bought my other shoes, my Ultimate 2s, they were down to £315, which at that time was ballpark for my budget. Boa dials, you know, nice stiff shoe, nice kind of, nice, a shoe that was, to me, was kind of like advanced, somewhat, but it was in my budget, so I just bought them. Those shoes have actually went down to, I think they're about 265 now on Sigma, but you'll find that a lot of sizes are quite weird. I've got very small feet. I've only got a size, these are actually a size 7, very petite. I usually wear a size 8 in other shoes. The cycling shoes I've actually got a size 8. Size 7, sorry. I wear a size 8 in my normal shoes. So, but these shoes came down in price. They were actually £378. So with a discount, the 10% discount and my warranty off it, I think I only had to pay like £20. Now, I thought that was a good deal because I'm not going to say I've still got the other shoes, but yeah, I decided to get these because they're quite an iconic shoe. They're a shoe that at one time I think they're the most expensive shoes in cycling. I think that's actually went to another manufacturer that make like a 3D printed shoe. But they're really expensive, but obviously I didn't pay that. You know, I only paid, over the course of that year, £20 to it, just to get these shoes, which I thought was a good deal. But I had a little bit of trouble shipping it out. Sigma, I think they were having trouble getting the discount code to work. But I eventually got them. I actually got them just on, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. Was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday, the 23rd of December. So, yeah, I think I got that resolved. I still haven't got my battery resolved. That's a different issue. And I've also my Wi-Fi, my little Bluetooth dongle has cut out, which is kind of annoying. I think it needs an update, but I can't update through my bike because it needs that Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and Plus to work. So, don't know. Do you know what I think of? I got this, I don't know if you can actually see. I changed my bar tape. I went with this Pro stuff. Kind of matches the handlebars, Shimano Pro Vibe carbon handlebar and the stem. And this is the Pro embossed Don't know if you can actually see it. It's just a basic tape. That was like 11 quid, which is actually quite, I mean, for bar tape it's quite cheap. So I wrapped that. I think I did a better job this time. I actually wrapped this handlebar the wrong way. I did this one okay. Did that one fine, but when it came to this one, I went the wrong way. Because I think you go, when you wrap it from the bottom, because I've got the DI2 bar end element, you've got to wrap from here, but you can't use your bar end, so you kind of wrap it. It's almost the same as doing it up here. You wrap it on itself, but basically you come up here and finish with the old electrical tape, which I think is quite nice. It did come with a Pro embossed finishing tape, but I know it can't tacky. I didn't like it. I think it's going to be too windy to go that way. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm thinking of you registering up to my mum and dad's, pop in for a quick visit, because it's time of it. 11:15, so we might still be in the bed. My mum actually wasn't that well. She had a little bit of a tummy upset. But yeah, I think I'll just head back up and then I might just do a little bit, see what it's like. If it's doable, I'll just go along. But yeah, so that's, as I say, that's the Mavic shoes, done and dusted. I don't have to take my toe covers off because it hides the complete package. But they're really nice shoes. But anyway, I'm going to try and brave this. I've actually got my GoPro. I should really put it on and get some footage. I don't know if I can be arsed. Anyway, see you later, folks. Man, I tell that wind is strong. I changed back. I'm going with the headwind. It's absolutely, it's so good. Right, there's no effort. But going that way, I mean, you can see the seahorses. It is rather windy. Yeah, the old Mavics, the old Comet Ultimates, nice in the sun. Oh boy, it's blowing a hoolie. It's the side of Scotland. There's something behind me. I heard a wee, it's a flagpoles. I thought I heard a bell. But yeah, I went along that shore, but oh my god, it was like, I was barely touching 10 miles per hour. So, probably get really fast along here, to be honest. So yeah, just out the bike, trying to pull the cobwebs off. In the last couple of months I just haven't really been out on the bike. Fitness has went down quite considerably. I don't have the stamina that I had. I've lost a little bit of peak, mind you. I don't know whether I actually had any peak. I probably never really reached the peak, but yeah, I haven't really been up as much. So yeah, just New Year's Day. As I said, didn't celebrate much. The bells. I've never really been a big bells fanatic. You know, I don't go for that. So just gonna dive up here, up by the Citadel. So yeah, that's been it. As I say, quite a quiet year. But in the last few months I just haven't. I mean, I've been out a couple of times on the bike, but I'm trying to think the last time I did a couple of digits, I think, a couple of weeks back, but I just haven't been. See if I get it. Just haven't just a combination of a lot of things. Again, I'm probably sick fed up of saying this, but it's work, weather, and obviously here in Scotland we get the daylight hours is not that much. Time I finish my work, maybe have a bit of a snooze. Time you really think about maybe doing something. It's getting near midday, 1 o'clock now. You've only really got a couple hours left of daylight, so I don't think I'm going to hit a lot of miles today. Just thinking of maybe popping up to my mum's just for a little bit, because that's like an inland route. I mean, here it's really nice. You know, it's really calm, quite peaceful. But as soon as you get by that fort area, oh, it's just murder. So yeah, I got new bar tape, the grey bar tape. The grey bar tape is okay. Lessons learned, obviously, like coloured bar tape isn't really the hands cramping actually, isn't the best. The grey fitted the bike scheme really nice, but I went back to black because it's just a longer lasting bar tape. The Lizard Skins, the DSP stuff, I think it was the 3.2 I had. It was really good, it was comfy, it went on well. I fitted it wrong and I had to rewrap it, which meant that I lost a little bit of length on it. So I had that issue. Good thing today is that traffic isn't really that busy. We can gear up. So traffic's not really super busy. Oh, how you doing?
Hi, fine. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year to you. So hopefully it's a better year. Hopefully get rid of this COVID malarkey, because it's, you know, it's kind of dragging its feet a little bit. A few pedestrians. Somebody's left their luggage. So there's a few people out dusting off the cobwebs. As I say, I did have a few beers last night, but I wasn't. Oh, nice telly there. I wonder if there's a telly in it, 50-inch. Nice. We're going to make it. So yeah, the roads are quite empty, which is good. It means we're not fighting too much with traffic and stuff, which is good. But yeah, pleasantly surprised. Really nice day. It's a nice day for a ride. Down the shore maybe not, because it's so windy. It's just ridiculous. But yeah, I probably swung up by my mum and dad's, maybe pop in and see what's happening. Because I think we're heading up there today for the Hogmanay dinner. Well, it's not Hogmanay, but New Year's Day dinner. I don't think she's making steak pie, which is kind of annoying. So I'm going to go across this old brig, so I'll catch you later. Bye.